Imagine you're gifting a free laptop to your brother for his birthday. Will GST apply? No. But if a company having its branch in Bangalore, it's transferring or giving a laptop to its Chennai branch with two different GST numbers, registration numbers, will there be GST? GST will be charged on this transaction. So the first transaction is no, second transaction is yes. You have to give me the answer for these two questions in the comments after listening to this explanation. You know that I'm talking about the term supply in GST. Supply is a taxable event in GST. It is defined under section 7 of the CGST Act 2017. Term supply meaning sale, exchange, barter, rental, license, disposal of goods and services, anything for in the furtherance of business for consideration. So let us take the features of supply in GST from this definition. First, it's supply of goods and services. So here, supply of goods meaning you're buying a refrigerator from an electronic shop, mobile from a mobile shop. These are all examples for goods. Services, you're getting your mobile repaired from the mobile shop, refrigerator repaired from the electronic shop. These are all services, or a chartered accountant providing services, or a lawyer providing services. These are all examples for services. Another example will make it very clear. See, if you're buying a frozen chicken from a supermarket, that is goods because you're getting that item, GST. Whereas if you're going to a restaurant for dinner and you're ordering a chicken curry, they will cook and serve it, that is service. So I hope you got the difference between goods and services. So the first condition is GST will consider as a taxable event, or when supply, the first consideration is it is for supply of goods and services. Second is consideration is necessary. Here you have to remember consideration meaning money or money's worth. You're buying a refrigerator for 1 lakh, that is consideration. Then it is in the furtherance of business, that is the third point. Furtherance of business meaning as part of business they are doing this work. So here, if furniture shop selling a dining table set to a customer, that is in the furtherance of business, that is the business they are involved in. Fourth is all transactions consideration is not necessary. That is for transaction section in schedule 1 of the GST Act. So what is schedule 1? The same example, if you will take, the Bangalore branch is sending laptop to the Chennai branch with different GST registration numbers. GST will be applicable. Whereas if Bangalore branch's head office is sending to a laptop to its Whitefield branch, there is no GST because the same GST registration numbers we have. So you have to remember GST begins with the supply, term supply, that is section 7.